Hello YouTube, how is everyone doing? It's Professional here. Today I have a lore video for you guys explaining the backstory behind the Leonida and Florida name change. This is not some clickbait or speculation garbage. I actually have an explanation for the name change in GTA 6. Now for people that are confused on what I'm talking about, Vice City is the new location in this new game, GTA 6. We will most likely get a few other towns and possibly smaller cities, but the main location, the biggest part of the map, is Vice City. Now here's the confusing thing, and I really wish Rockstar didn't change this lore, but they actually declared something that was canon in their earlier GTA games as not canon anymore. And what is that? It is the name of the state. Vice City, which is based on Miami, Florida in the GTA world, was always in the state of Florida. Let me explain. Liberty City in GTA 4, which is based on New York City, was in the state of Liberty, which is based on New York State. Alderney, the left island in GTA 4, is based on the state of New Jersey, and Alderney City is based on the city of Jersey City. As for San Andreas, you have three cities: Los Santos, which is based on Los Angeles, California; San Fierro, which is based on San Francisco, California; and Las Venturas, which is based on Las Vegas, Nevada. The state of San Andreas is based on the state of California, so when you hear San Andreas, just think California in the GTA world. Though it is strange that Las Venturas is included in it, even though Las Vegas is in the state of Nevada. Las Venturas is confirmed to be a city in the HD universe as well. You can see it on the TV in GTA 4, but a fictional Nevada state has not been created for it. The 3D universe is GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, and Vice City Stories. The HD universe is GTA 4, The Lost and Damned, The Ballad of Gay Tony, GTA Chinatown Wars, and GTA 5, and now GTA 6. No characters from the 3D universe have ever appeared in the HD universe, in any kind of HD universe game. I know some people will bring up Laszlo, but there is no proof that Laszlo or any of the radio characters are the exact same characters from the 3D games. Laszlo is a reboot of the old character on the radios that you hear in games like GTA 3 and Vice City. You will only see possible HD universe characters in GTA 6, not anybody from the 3D universe. This means that anyone from GTA 4, Chinatown Wars, and GTA 5 can appear in GTA 6. We have had past GTA 4 characters appear in GTA 5, such as Johnny Klebitz, Rocco Pelosi, UL Paper, Packy, Michelle, or Karen, and that's just a few. Now, Yusuf Amir is coming back in the new GTA Online DLC. So for the people telling you Tommy Vercetti will come back in GTA 6 and we can visit his mansion, no, he won't be there, and neither will his mansion. There's a reason Salvatore's mansion was not in GTA 4, even though it's in Liberty City. So they are separate universes. There may be an Easter egg towards Tommy Vercetti in GTA 6 that will probably be there, but he won't be mentioned. Neither will his mansion be there. So now that we have explained the universes, let's talk about Leonida and Florida. Vice City in GTA 6 is based on the old Vice City. It's a reboot of the city with a new design, just like Los Santos in GTA 5 was a reboot of San Andreas, Los Santos, and Liberty City in GTA 4 was a reboot of GTA 3 and Liberty City Stories location. It's a new location, but based on the original city. Vice City has always been in the state of Florida, and I have proof of this. In both the 3D and HD universe, they call it Florida. Let's take a look at the 3D universe where they mention Florida. Tommy Vercetti mentions Florida in Vice City in Jury Fury.
Dumb Florida moron.
I wonder if I should...
He calls a Vice City NPC a dumb Florida moron. Then we have Salvatore in the San Andreas introduction.
Ever since Sonny Forelli got himself pasted all over Florida, you think you run things in this town. You show me no respect, you insult my family.
He says ever since Sonny Forelli got splattered all over Florida, you act like you run this place. He is talking about the final mission in Vice City when Tommy Vercetti kills Sonny.
You took 15 years from me, Sonny, and now I'm gonna make you pay! You still don't get it, do you? I own you, Tommy. Those 15 years were mine to spend. Get him, boys. He never understood a thing.
So in the 3D universe, Vice City is in the state of Florida. It doesn't have a fictional name. But what about the HD universe? In the HD universe, Florida is mentioned 2 times. First with that creepy cutscene with Eddie Lowe.
Nothing. Just trying to make conversation. Just trying to keep the loneliness at bay. You know.
Whatever you say.
Hey, You're not from around here, are you?
No, I'm from Florida.
You're funny. You're a real joker. I knew a joker once. Lovely guy. Came to a rather unfortunate end, though. But I suppose we all do. In the end.
Okay.
So while Nico doesn't mention Vice City, he does say he's from Florida sarcastically. This confirms that Florida is a state in the HD universe. There is one more instance where Florida is mentioned in GTA 4, I remember, but I don't know of any instances in GTA 5 where it's mentioned. Let's take a listen to Hassan Ramsey's email right here. Hassan Ramsey is a friend of Nico. He's that friend that you see at the beginning of the game. He's that guy from Egypt that's on the same ship with Nico, and he's talking about Liberty City to Nico. How you doing? Did you decide to stay in Liberty City? How's your cousin? I stayed. I heard everyone did. Did you hear about poor Captain? Poor man. He turned up dead and drunk in the river, and everyone else jumped ship. I wonder what those Chinese guys did with that heroin they were supposedly smuggling. Anyway, I jumped ship and I'm around. I'm just down in Florida, but I'm back soon. Hopefully bumping into you. I might get a job selling fake handbags in Suffolk. There's a lot of money to be made there. It is crazy. Let's reply positively. Nice to hear from you, Hassan. I stayed. Let me know when you were back in town. So Hassan also mentions the state of Florida. He goes down there. He doesn't mention Vice City, but he does confirm that Florida is a location in the HD universe. Even though this is kind of strange that they just basically made this not canon now, that it's not Florida anymore, but it's now Leonida, this actually is not the first time that Rockstar has done a name change on a location in a GTA game and declared an old name not canon. Let's go back to GTA 3. In Ray Machowski's final mission, Marked Man, he tells Claude he's fleeing to Miami with the CIA after him. He tells Claude this in a message to his pager after the mission. Take care of my bulletproof patriot. See you in Miami, Ray. He says to see you in Miami. There's also a sign in the original GTA 3 that says, see you in Miami. This was Rockstar teasing the next GTA game, which was Vice City. Rockstar at that time planned on Miami being the location, at least that's what most people believe, but then it decided on the name Vice City technically, making this not canon. However, if you look at the GTA 3 Definitive Edition, the billboard changes to a Fly US picture with Chumash from GTA 5 in the background saying, see you soon. A clear reference to the original Miami poster from 20 years ago. This, I will say, is the only time when the speculation surrounding GTA 6 was actually accurate. Most of the time, the GTA 6 speculation is pure nonsense, people just milking the clickbait for easy ad revenue. But this is the one time the speculation was actually correct. This was a tease towards GTA 6. Now, in the game Vice City, we see a billboard of Miami in both the Definitive Edition and the regular Vice City. It's the same. It is basically the same billboard, though it's a tiny bit different in the Definitive Edition, but it's roughly the same. I forgot about this billboard, and I want to shout out the GTA Wiki for having a page about it. I will link the GTA Wiki talking about Miami down below, so make sure to check out that page. It says more about Miami. It's implying that either Vice City replaced Miami, or they are different cities but similar. It's just saying move over Miami. In addition, the GTA Wiki, they're awesome because they did preserve the original GTA 3 Francis International Airport promotional website. This was a website on the airport of GTA 3 made to promote GTA 3 as it was coming out. It lists Vice City and Miami as separate cities, so it's a bit confusing though that Vice City is supposed to be Miami in the GTA world, though we're not completely certain on why that is, but most people believe that Rockstar just replaced Miami with the name Vice City. So it's a bit confusing, but Vice City is meant to be Miami in the GTA world. The point that I'm making is that Rockstar has done this in the past where they change the name of a place before its release. So Vice City in the 3D universe is still in Florida, but in the HD universe, it's in the state of Leonida. Now, what is this name exactly? The state of San Andreas, which is based on California, is called San Andreas in reference to the San Andreas fault line. This may mean a few things. The San Andreas fault line stretches through a huge portion of California, over 750 miles, and it could be a way for Rockstar to reference California as San Andreas in kind of their own dark, twisted humor. It could also mean that San Andreas in GTA is an unstable, dangerous place, because the San Andreas fault could potentially cause a giant earthquake. And the world of San Andreas is full of a lot of violent people. But what about the new state, Leonida, which is based on Florida? Why is it called Leonida exactly? It's named after this guy, Juan Ponce de Leon, a Spanish conquistador who is known as the first European to explore Florida. He didn't discover Florida. There was already native peoples that were living there, but he was the first European explorer to actually visit Florida. Now, while you might think he's the most well-known for that, that's actually not what he's the most well-known for. He's actually the guy that is the most well-known for the Fountain of Youth search. Now, historians argue on whether he actually looked for the Fountain of Youth, but the story has gotten really popular. Some people believe that the King of Spain even sent him on a mission to find the Fountain of Youth. There's even art from hundreds of years ago showing Juan Ponce de Leon looking for the Fountain of Youth. This was meant to be a fountain that would restore your youth when you bathe in it. Spoiler though, he never found it. There's even a parody of him in Family Guy.
There it is, boys, the Fountain of Youth, just like I told you. Well, that was worth the 8-year boat ride.
So I do think that the state of Leonida is a reference to the first European explorer who visited Florida, and most of the GTA community believes this at this point, so I think it's pretty much confirmed. I mean, what else could Leonida really be? You have the first European explorer who visited Florida, his last name was Leon, and it's Leonida, so that's probably the reason for it. But I don't think that him visiting Florida is actually the main reason. I think it could be a reference, but I think the main reason why it's called Leonida is because of his craziness. Basically, how crazy he was for thinking that there's a Fountain of Youth. Leonida is a state full of crazy people, and in the trailer, we see a few references to Florida Man, who is a meme. Florida Man is basically a meme of people in Florida doing insane things that they get arrested for. The meme is that there are so many crazy people in Florida. Even the tattoo guy, which is oftentimes called the Florida Joker, is based on a real person. There's crazy people everywhere, but the memes of crazy people in Florida have just blown up on the internet. But Ponce de Leon wasn't just a crazy person. He was a pretty evil person as well. He later became the governor of Puerto Rico, and he enslaved a lot of the native peoples in the Caribbean. Whenever there was an uprising, he would brutally put them down. In 1521, he went on another expedition to Florida, and he was attacked by the Calusa people, where he was hit by a poisoned arrow, and he died at the age of 47. Not a very old age either. So that is the story of Ponce de Leon. But now, going back to Florida and Leonida, they both have extremely similar seals. If we take a look at the scene with a tattoo guy, you can see the seal of the state of Leonida in the background. Now compare this to the state of Florida's seal. They are extremely similar, but have some differences. In the seal of Florida, we can see a Seminole Native American woman with flowers observing a ship in the distance and the sun. In the state of Leonida, we see a woman observing what appears to be a more modern ship. I can't tell what nationality she is, but if you look closely, it appears that there is a snake coming up behind her in the tree. There also appears to be what looks like a child on the shore, though it's a bit harder to see. I don't want to just randomly speculate here, but my opinion is that it might symbolize betrayal. The snake is coming up behind her in the tree. She's looking at a ship in the distance, but the betrayal might come from your back, not your front. The reason I feel this way is because the Vice City games, both Vice City and Vice City Stories, have been full of betrayal. Both characters in those games have gotten betrayed even more than CJ did in San Andreas. Tommy Vercetti, before the events of GTA Vice City, got betrayed by his friend Sonny Forelli, who sent him to eliminate some guy. When he got there, he was ambushed by 10 men, who he killed. Tommy then spent 15 years in prison, which Sonny laughs at.
Tommy! What? No big hugs for your old buddy?
I've had 15 years out of the loop. I'm a bit rusty on family etiquette.
Oh, he's angry, huh, Tommy? Didn't I say your temper would get you into trouble, huh?
There's 3 mil in the cases.
How many was it, 10? No, 11 men. That's how you get to be called the Howard Butcher.
You sent me to kill one man. One man! They knew I was coming, Sonny.
Tommy, watch your tone. Anyone would think you blame me for that unfortunate set of circumstances.
Just take the money.
Later on, Tommy is betrayed by Lance Vance, who was his best friend, or at least he thought was his best friend.
He's called in favors. I was your friend, Tommy. I hoped you'd see sense, see what's good for business. I trusted you, Tommy, and you disappointed me. But at least someone in your chicken shit organization knows how to do business. Isn't that right, Lance?
Sorry, Tommy. This is Vice City. This is business.
You sold us out.
No, I sold you out, Tommy. I sold you out. The real cash is upstairs in the safe.
So, Tommy, what was the big plan? You think I'd just take the fake cash, save face, and run away with my tail between my legs?
No. I just wanted to piss you off before I kill you.
And Vic Vance, the protagonist in GTA Vice City Stories, is also betrayed. Vic Vance has the most amount of betrayals of any GTA character. He got betrayed a total of 6 times. Let's start with the first time that he was betrayed. Vic was a soldier in the army, just trying to build a career to support his family, and he's tricked by a sergeant into retrieving drugs, and he is later framed for it and kicked out of the army.
Hey, listen, man, I need a broad, huh? Oh, I need Mary. Mary, yeah. Oh, Mary, quite contrary. Oh, come on, man. I need a favor.
I need you to collect your pot, dude.
Sure, I'll go get that from your quarters. You go get Mary for me, okay?
Man, the voice acting in this game is really good.
Oh, and go see Phil again. He said something about a gift for you.
I don't trust you, Martinez.
Hey, that is not an appropriate way to speak to a superior officer. Now get on with it, come on.
The reefer is under my bed.
Oh, genius. Great hiding place. What are you, 15? Hurry up. Oh, hey, and tell Mary I love her.
He shouldn't have told him that.
Oh.
And notice how Vic said to him also before, I don't trust you. I remember exactly what happens here.
Would you care to explain why there's marijuana hidden under your bed? And who the Sam Hill is this?
Hey, buddy. Listen, I charge more for group.
You brought a whore onto the base? Have you no shame, boy? Are you a moron? Is that it? Drugs, whores, you're out of here, soldier. You're a disgrace!
Then he's betrayed a second time when he goes with Phil to meet Martinez, but it's an ambush.
Hey, fellas, Martinez...
Yeah, Martinez said bye-bye.
Hot damn! Play fair, fellas. What about the damn Geneva Convention?
Vic is even betrayed by his own mother, who actually steals his cocaine.
Where is she?
Never mind, man. Just get the yayo.
Yes, in the spare room. Oh, shit!
What?
It's gone!
What?
And Mom's stuff is gone, too!
Oh, Mom! Lance!
Ain't that a bitch? I can't believe she took our coke!
Yeah. So what do we do now?
Their drug addict
Wait,
mom took it.
I know we can make it right. We'll just, we'll explain things to the Mendez brothers, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And between chopping us up and feeding us to their dogs, they'll be very understanding.
Then he gets betrayed by the Mendez brothers, who, despite working for them to pay off his debt to them, they try to take his criminal empire that he spent the majority of the game trying to build.
The civilized life of gentlemen. We have our money, so you are free. You must leave town, of course, and give us control of your other interests.
See, that wasn't part of the deal.
Your families, no one will die. This is fair.
Fair? Oh, yeah, if you think getting screwed in the ass and then paying for it is fair, then it sounds like a great deal.
I find your attitude and your language terribly distasteful.
Puta madre. Hey, hold on. Listen, hey, Mr. Mendez. Listen, we have done a lot of things for you. We kept up our end of the bargain. Now you want us to give up our interest?
You came to my town. You run around like a maniac. You bring the police and the DEA into my life. And now I want you gone. You're very lucky you're not dead.
Hey, listen, I made a ton of money for you. Money I didn't lose.
And now, you're done.
Oh.
You're obsolete.
You know
Look
what?
out, Vic, the mule!
Duerme.
Ow!
Vic also loses his girlfriend and his love interest Louise to the Mendez brothers, but that doesn't even end the betrayal there. Vic is even betrayed after the events of Vice City Stories. He's betrayed by Gonzalez, who leaks the deal to Diaz. And Diaz, who Vic worked for, did jobs for, helped them get rid of the Mendez brothers, betrays him as well and kills him. And you see Vic die at the start of Vice City. So Vic has been betrayed a total of 6 times. Betrayed by Martinez once, betrayed by Martinez twice, betrayed by his own mother, betrayed by the Mendez brothers, betrayed by Gonzalez, and betrayed by Diaz, which led to his death. But here's the thing, both of these betrayals are worse than even what CJ experienced. The reason is because CJ was able to fix it. He got back at Crash, the corrupt cops, got his brother out of jail with Torino's help, and destroyed the local syndicate and the Ballas. What Tommy and Vic experienced was irreversible, permanent damage. Think about it. Tommy had 15 years of his life, taken away when he was sent to prison. Vic wanted an honest career, and he was kicked out of the army. He saw no other way to make money, and so got into crime and eventually the drug trade. And they had a very similar experience at the end. Tommy and Vic both spent the entire game building this huge criminal empire, only to be betrayed near the end of it, and both their antagonists try to take their empire away from them. And what happened to Vic Vance? He ended up dying at the end. And there's also a reason that I have said Lance betraying Tommy is the worst betrayal in the entire GTA series. Because it comes at the end of the game, and you had worked so hard to build this big empire. I think it's even personally worse than Vic Vance getting betrayed by Diaz. The reason I think that way is because your supposed best friend betrays you to the same guy who sent you to prison for 15 years, and they both try to steal your empire. So the two biggest traitors, the two biggest scumbags in one scene. So maybe I'm just going a little bit too far into this, but my theory is that there will be some significant massive betrayal, even worse than GTA 5 with Michael's betrayal and the Big Smoke's betrayal. Remember that Nico calls Dimitri a snake in GTA 4. You know, snake is oftentimes symbolized with some form of betrayal, that somebody is sleazy like a snake, that they're going to slither around, they're just going to bite you, they're going to stab you in the back. As for why Lucia is in jail, I don't think it has anything to do with a betrayal. I think she was arrested for something stupid like an assault or a fight, and she is talking to her parole officer, meaning she could possibly get out. I don't know why some people are thinking that this is the end of the game. Like, some people are speculating that this part is like how the game ends. Lucia just ends up getting life in prison or something like that. No. She wouldn't be talking to a parole officer if she has life in prison. So I think the betrayal in the game will be something major. But that is that for this video. Let me know what you guys think of Florida to the Leonida name change. Do you agree with it? Do you think it's good? I honestly prefer the original name Florida, but you guys might have a different opinion. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed this content, do drop a like. It does help the channel out a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, everyone.